Assalamu alaikum everybody. How are you guys doing? Today we're with the Honda Crossrunner, VFR800 Crossrunner. I'll try to give you a brief overview of what kind of motorcycle is this. So Honda had a V5 engine that they used to do stuff with in the MotoGP, and that engine block they kind of turned it into 113 100 1300 cc's, 1300 cc's, and they put it in a motorcycle called the VFR. And that bike was like a sport tourer. It was like 150, 200 horsepower. It had like three bags on the like three-way bags. You had like the saddlebags and the top case and whatnot. It was very big. It was very fast, but the fuel consumption wasn't the best, so it didn't sell very much. Um, but this bike is like a little bit newer and a little bit smaller version of that. We have exactly 781 cc's, as I can see there on the side of the engine casing. Overall, the bike is it's a touring bike, but it's sporty. It's V4. It's got 106 horsepower, and some cars are coming. And I don't really know what to say. It's quite comfortable. Even for the passenger, it's quite comfortable. They put their foot here, they put their ass here. They have a lot of space to kind of lean back and enjoy the ride. Overall, for the rider, it's very comfortable. For the passenger, it's even more comfortable because they can lean back as much as they want. This is the original Honda OEM top case. And to be honest with you, with the side cases, it gets very heavy. And I think this is the way that you should use the bike. Not 100, but like 90% of the time. Moving on, I don't like 4 or 5 things about this bike. It's very big. It consumes a lot of fuel. It's not very fuel efficient. It's very powerful and it's very heavy. If I was gonna make this bike, if I was gonna manufacture this bike from like zero, I would probably try to make it about 25 pounds lighter, and I'll try to make it just a bit smaller maybe. The other problem that I have with this bike is, although this is now CBR 1000RR or CBR 600RR or those kind of bikes, when you get on the bike, this is quite big. And then you have this touring windshield stuff, so you put this up and it's even bigger. So when you're going fast, it's a bit, it wants to like wobble. I don't like people, go away. Okay, so we said, what should we say in general? If you're looking for a bike that's comfortable, but also capable of giving you some performance, not CBR 600R performance, it's a good bike. And let me do a little walk around. See, this is our bike. It's got double radial, no, how you say that? Radial mounted calipers from Tokiko. It's got quite beefy front forks. It's V4. This version of the bike is 106 horsepower, 105, 106 horsepower. It's got quite a lot of torque. You can see the engine, like 2 cylinders going this way, 2 cylinders going that way. From 2017 and up, you have this triangle-ish looking exhaust. This is the way it looks like. You have a top case by Honda. You can use it with the ignition key. Single-sided swing arm. 180 rear wheel. 120 front. 17 inches. The gas tank is just shy of 20 liters. In gallons, I have no idea. It consumes about 6 liters average. If you go quite slow, it's like 5.9. If you get on it really nicely, it's like 6 and 6.3 or so. We have got, oh wow, we have got crash bars, we have got some fog lights, we have a top case bracket and the top case itself. And I personally think this is the way that you should be riding this bike when you put on a big passenger, like 200-pound passenger, and you put on side luggage like saddlebags and stuff. It makes the bike really heavy. I think this way it's the best that you can get out of this bike in terms of comfort and performance. And it's been about 6-7 minutes now. I think this is, like, generally speaking, if you're looking for a bike that's capable of accommodating two people, comfortable, quite a lot of performance, I can suggest it. I can suggest this bike with my eyes closed. I guess that's pretty much it. Like I said, 5 things that I don't like. The first four is it's too big, it's too powerful, it consumes a lot of fuel, and it's too heavy. And the last one is like, if you're going really fast, the front of the bike is so big that it's like it feels like you have a parachute in front of you, and the bike is trying to push that parachute going down the road. Like, it's, I'll say, over 170, 180 kilometers an hour. It's not the best feeling bike ever. And when you're doing like 200 kilometers an hour and you get on the brakes, the rear end of the bike like just literally like lifts up. So it's not very stable at high speeds. But I think for what it's for, it's a nice bike. And that's pretty much it. See you guys later.